Dead Art Studios. Digital art. And chill, I think. No rules, no nothing. Just gonna make some images. So, let's go. One way I like to make images is to use my old pieces of art that I've made and then just sort of mix them together, create some new pictures. So let's pick something random to start with. Let's go. Alright, got that one. Okay. Select it and then put it into the image I'm working on today. Move it down to size. It's really big, that one. I don't know what I was doing there when I was making that. Okay. Get that there or thereabouts. And we'll copy it. Edit. Flip horizontally and then we'll do some blending. See what that looks like. I mean, it's going to look pretty similar. I like the colour change on that though. Merge that. And remove that one. And have something else now. So, I hope you're having a good day. My day's been kind of crazy, busy. And then I've been trying to do art on YouTube in the evening and throughout the day and mixing it in with normal life, and it's definitely got its challenges, but I am enjoying learning lots of new skills. Let's try that. A sort of a river scene there. I mean, that happens to be, I thought it was the same size, but it's not. It's interesting how that looks almost exactly the same. Okay. It's a nice little picture by itself, that. Do some blending. Maybe try and bring, I don't know. I don't know if that's working. Has that done much? Yes, a bit. If I take down the opacity, and then it's just gonna. I think we'll remove that and try something else. So I've got lots of images to choose from, but it's all my work, everything that I've made. I have occasionally used Creative Commons stuff for my own sort of enjoyment, but most of the stuff that I put out, or in fact all of it, at the moment, is all being completely created by me going out and taking photos and then doing digital art on top of it. I'm just trying to think where I might have put the Creative Commons stuff that I've used, and that's all been cleared and fine to use for publishing in public, but I think it was just Instagram, and then I kind of felt like Instagram, not a lot was going on at the time. I'm thinking maybe it's picked up again a little bit, but I'm out of the loop there. Alright, so what happens when I blend this in? I'm trying to get a background to mix in with this foreground figure. and I think I'm going to end up changing it quite substantially. So I can either go for the stronger colours or the grey. Should we go for the greys and be weird? Yeah, let's do the greys. Let's mix that. Merge layers. And once it's a little think, copy it, and then we're going to rotate it. Not with that tool, we're not. Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. I'm just moving, and it's still sort of, it's a bigger image than the canvas size. So it's sort of, when it rotates, it goes off center. Right, so we've got that. Let's have a look what that looks like. Because now we've got some colour and some, yeah, quite like that. And then we're going to flatten it. We're going to rotate that because I want the bright colours that are at the bottom. I want those at the top. Flip vertical should do the job. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Let's copy that and flip that as well, but horizontally this time. And then let's merge those two a bit using the blending options. See what we can get. Okay, merge those. I'm going to flip that as well, back the other way, so that the larger mass of the sort of metal of the pylons is on the top, like that. Okay, let's introduce some more art. Have a look through my library. Let's try this. See, it's a weird bird figure. I don't know why everything's so big today. I'm wondering if I've accidentally made my canvas small, but do you know what? That's not important at this point. Okay, quite like that. Okay, merge and flatten. I think we can probably just flatten it. Some strange sounds outside. The other day, we've got the Christmas tree over there. One of the candle lights came on all by themselves, and I was sat down here in the dark, then went out again. I think I might have reached a point of total exhaustion. So what do I want to do with this? I think what I'm going to do is copy it, and then I am going to use a blur filter quite an extreme blur filter. I'm going to go radial blur. I'm going to spin it. I'm going to make sure it's in the best quality. I'm going to spin it a lot. See what happens. It's just doing its thing, doing a bit of processing. There we go. Circling, as to be expected, really. Just blend in and have a look. Quite like that. Hard light setting. Difference exclusion. Let's go to hard light. There. Merge those layers. Let's try drawing something. Make sure my brush is reasonably small. And black. Let's get a circle in there and do this bit. Let's get some eyes and a mouth. Come in on that as well. Got some sort of antennae here. Let's mask those off. There. Should probably change your brush size for that, but we'll just roam free here. Let's apply that mask. And get some little antennae here and here. Okay, let's change my colour. Something in the weird blues. And for the mouth, something, let me just finish these gaps off in the middle. And for the mouth, reddy pink. And then maybe on the antennae, something yellowy at the top here. See what happens when I draw arms. Let's have a look. And here maybe. Okay. Back to black. Go into the eyes again. Across the mouth. Some hair. Maybe just tinting at the nose a bit more. Or quite like that. And then there, yeah. Not so sure about that. Let's just see how that blends. Yeah, I quite like that blend there. Let's copy that, merge the layers. Now I'm left-handed, so my brain's working the opposite way around to most people's. So let's flip it and see if it looks decent. When flipped, so flip horizontal. Yeah, now that looks a bit weird now. So what I'm going to do, or at least to me, I'm going to put it into the liquify tool, which you can't see because it's opening in a separate window. And the way I'm recording this is, I mean, I'm going to try and do it better, but it seems for now that just using Windows, I'm stuck with this method. Okay, I'm just going to try and move everything around and make it look a bit more pleasing. That's it. What can we do about the lines here? Not a lot. Okay, so I think that looks a bit better. Let's try flipping that as well and then just see what that looks like again. Okay, quite like. New layer. Some white. Drop into the eyes a bit somewhere if we can, like. Is that gonna work? Not really. No. But I do need some kind of highlight in there. That's pretty good. That's not really working. And then let's just use the dropper tool, select that colour there and zoom in a bit and see if we can clean out some of this without it looking weird. And if we can't, then we'll delete it, because it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Let's have a look down here at this. Don't mind that, but you know, it's a more pure white colour, a bit smaller. 10 point down here. Get some whites in. See what they look like there. I think we want some black in that and get that coloured in a bit better. And swap to white there. Little something coming across there and there. Now keep the whites out of the hair, but let's put some more hair in. But with the smaller brush, that one was too wild. They're too far out. Some small flicks there and like something a bit weird there. Let's see. Can we give some glasses? Do you like those? Not really. But it was kind of doing something, that white. I think what we're looking for is some eyebrows. Yeah, maybe, but... Okay. So we ended up with a kind of cartoony style, graffiti type character here, which is fun. Not sure I was expecting that when I started, but this is the fun of the digital art and chill, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can colour that in a bit and make a bit of a bigger brush here, see if that helps with anything or if it makes it worse. It might help, at least there. Okay, so then I've got a question. New layer time. I've got a question how this neck business is going to work. Do some like little cross hatches. And then select that tool, drop a colour tool in. Actually select it from right here. That's not green at all, is it? There's something gone weird there. There we go. Right, and a bit smaller with the brush. Just zoom out again so I can see where I want to clear this up. Just try and fill in down here a bit. Okay, see what happens, see how that looks. Because we can always merge the layers below and then try and blend that into the background a bit. Well, we better try it because otherwise I'm deleting that. Merge layers. Go up here. Everything going good there. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. That's kind of horrendous. That's kind of not the point. I think I'm just going to stick. You know, I've drawn what I've drawn. And it looks kind of cool. I don't want to try and change it too much. Okay. I'll keep those in. Merge everything. Flatten the image. Make a commitment. Okay. And I am just going to head back into the liquify tool. If you could excuse me for a moment. Let's reset the view. Zoom out. It's looking kind of cool. I'm thinking I'm going to leave it here. But I might just try and add a bit of, well, first thing I might do is get my brush and just connect this bit of hair up a bit better, like that. Is there any other sort of random strands of hair that we can add? A bit over here as well, maybe. This one won't fly in there. Shall we try signing this? We'll put a filter on it. Plastic wrap, my favourite. See if it looks any good. If it doesn't, I'll not keep it. I do quite like the glow on that one, lighten, but it's a bit too much, but we can reduce that on the opacity. Just hinted it and then look at it off and on. We could go a bit lower again. Okay. Now, got one little black dot down there. Where's my heal tool? Okay, so I think that's my piece for today. Quite like it. Quite happy with how it's gone. Anyway, see you next time.